What's going on, guys? Today's video I'm going to be talking a little bit on how to deal with an injury. I've gotten this request from a lot of you very recently because if you've been following me on Instagram and if you watched last Sunday's video, you guys know that I injured my foot. It's been about 2 weeks now, and a lot of you have been asking me, now's the perfect time to talk about how you're dealing with your current injury, so I thought it'd be a great time to go ahead and talk about it. It's been, like I said, almost 2 weeks now, so I thought it'd be a good time to kind of talk about what's been going on the first week after I injured my foot and then kind of the second week now that it's starting to heal up. So let's go and get the video started. Alright, so most of you already know what happened, but in case you don't follow me on Instagram or you missed last Sunday's video, 2 days after I competed in the tournament at the beginning of November, I kicked someone's elbow and possibly fractured something in the top of my foot. I wasn't kicking super hard, but I wasn't also kicking light either, and I think I just hit the elbow just right to where it messed up my foot pretty good. So basically my foot started turning really purple, got bruised really badly, and it got super swollen. I'm going to put a picture up of what it looked like the day after. I kicked the elbow on a Monday, and this is what it looked like on Tuesday. It started getting really painful the next day, started swelling up a little bit, started bruising, and then by the time Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it looked absolutely horrible. My foot was completely swollen. I could barely fit my foot inside my sliders handle anymore. It was really painful. I couldn't really move my foot. I was limping around on it a lot. So basically the first week it looked pretty bad. Definitely looked like it was probably more than likely broken. My foot was purple. It started turning green and everything was just super swollen. I had a really ugly looking foot. And basically for the first week, as far as recovery went, I did absolutely nothing on it. All I did was I went and I taught classes, but that was it. I didn't do any kicking at all. I mean, I could barely walk around at that point, but I didn't do any kind of training. I rested as much as I could. When I was home, all I did, I either laid in bed and propped my foot up, or I was laying on the couch and just propping my foot up. I used a lot of ice. Definitely iced it a lot, and then overnight when I was sleeping, I would put one of these patches on there. This is what I used just overnight. I just stuck one of those patches on there, pain relieving gels, to just kind of help with the pain, help with the swelling a little bit. And other than that, that's all I did. I did the patches, I did ice, and then I just rested it and stayed off of it as much as I could. And that was what I did the first week. Going into week 2, which was this past Monday, it started looking better. It was still a little bruised, but the swelling was starting to go down a lot. By Tuesday of this week, it definitely looked a lot better. I wasn't limping on it anymore. It wasn't painful anymore. I just had a little bit of a bruise, and the swelling was pretty much gone. So since towards the beginning of this week, my foot has been a lot better. I'm kicking more now. I'm not making contact on a target yet, but I am able to move around, do some kicking, just still kind of taking it easy. So this is what my foot looks like today. It looks way better than it did a week ago. Swelling's down, like I said, just a very tiny little bruise still there, still slightly swollen where I actually hit the elbow, still a little tender to touch, but overall my foot feels almost like it's completely healed. But even though my foot looks better and it feels a lot better because of how bad it got swollen and how badly it was bruised, we are going to make sure to be very cautious as I get back into training because I don't want to re-injure it or even start sparring and accidentally hit another elbow or hit someone's arm and then I just completely mess up my foot. So we're going to be very cautious as I get back into training. Right now my training is looking like I'm kicking, I'm moving around, I can do stuff, but I'm not making contact on a target yet with my left foot. That way I don't risk injuring it or just making it sore even more because I want it to heal. I want to try to rest it as much as I can while still training at the same time. So I'm just being very cautious, just doing a lot of footwork stuff, not doing a whole lot of jumping or landing on it too much right now. Just kind of easing into that, and then eventually we'll start adding in where I'm kicking a target and then slowly start kicking a bag, but still not going to do anything full power probably for the next maybe 4 weeks. I'm going to be taking it really easy the next 4 weeks. Not going to be like blasting a target or a bag. Still going to be just taking it just nice and easy as I start to get back into shape, back into tournament shape again. And then once the beginning of the year starts in January, I'll start amping up training as long as my foot feels 100% again, then we'll start amping things back up. I'll start sparring again and get ready for next year's tournament. So that's kind of where I'm at right now as far as my foot. This is kind of probably one of the worst injuries I've had. I mean, I've sprained my ankle pretty bad before in the past, and I've tweaked my knee a little bit, but it wasn't when I was like consistently training. It was back when I was just training on my own, so it didn't really matter that much. This is the first like injury I've had where I was actually like consistently training, and now it's kind of like really affecting me not being able to train on it. But luckily my foot is healed for the most part to where I can start getting back into nice and easy training. I can do kicks in the air, I can do footwork, I can like maintain a good shape. I just can't really spar yet or go too hard as far as kicking like a bag. But overall, I'm still able to get back into training. I'm super excited. I started training again a few days ago, so I'm really happy that I'm able to train again. I was starting to go a little crazy not being able to train, so super happy about that. But that's kind of the progress right now. It's definitely gotten a lot better within the last week. Going on 2 weeks now, it's definitely so much better. We were starting to get a little worried there. It's so much better now. And I'm going to start documenting a little bit more, just kind of talking a little bit more in future training videos since, I'm still having to take it easy over the next several weeks. I will make sure to mention in my future videos kind of how, my foot's going, how my training progress is going, kind of document a little bit more on kind of training with a healing injury as well. So hopefully y'all looking forward to that. Thank you so much for all of the continued support. I am super excited to get back into training and get prepared for next year's tournaments. I'm definitely going to be competing in a lot more tournaments next year. I will be doing AAU Nationals in Fort Lauderdale the first week of July, so I will be there for that. So I gotta get ready for that. Gonna be doing the Georgia State qualifier for AAU. I think it's in February, so that's gonna be the first tournament of the year, and then try to hit up some more tournaments locally in the Atlanta or Tennessee area before nationals in July. So really excited for all of that. Hopefully you all are looking forward to follow me along as I get back into really starting competing again. I'm super excited. But like I said, my foot is getting better, getting back into training. I will document more of that as I start training a little bit more. So if y'all are looking forward to that. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and let me know what you want to see next in the comments down below, especially some more like talking videos where I can just kind of sit down, just talk with you a little bit more, just kind of share a little bit more of my experiences, some more of my thoughts and opinions on some different topics. So make sure you leave me some topics in the comments down below so I can do some more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.